Good morning. Are you ready for 10 fiction writing ideas for 2025? These are fresh concepts for future storytelling that you can take to pen and paper right now. And there's 10 of them, so you can work on them for the next 10 months into 2026. So let's jumpstart your writing with these ideas. Number one, AI-powered doppelgangers. AI-powered doppelganger. In a world where AI can perfectly replicate human personalities, a struggling writer discovers that an AI clone that they created of themselves in the early days of AI has become more successful than they ever could be. Could you imagine? You create an AI clone of yourself, and it goes on to be a raging success while you continue to struggle. All right. So as their creation gains fame, the writer must decide if they want to reclaim their identity and maybe their work, remain anonymous, or find a way to get the hidden profits of the AI bot that they created so that they can live the life they've always dreamed of. Which one of these three would you choose? You'll have to write the story to find out. Number two, the forgotten internet. A hacker stumbles upon a hidden archive of the early internet. Could you imagine? Pre-1995, folks. Filled with lost websites, forgotten social media accounts, MySpace, and digital ghosts. As they explore AOL, they realize that something sinister has been left behind, waiting for someone to uncover it. Uh-oh, folks. Sounds sinister. This one could be a thriller or a horror book. I can feel it. Number three, the post-reality generation. Do you remember reality? Do you remember going outside and seeing people outside? Do you remember this? Well, in a future where people are born into a world of virtual reality, Matrix, a teenager raised in a fully immersive simulation experiences real life for the first time. Faced with nature, outside, their own emotions, and human interactions from people who were not born into the network, they must decide if they want to stay in the outside world or go back to their chair and virtual reality. Which way will they go? You decide with this fiction writing prompt. Number four, the Sentient Tattoo. A young artist, probably 18, 19, 20 years old, 20, 21, 22, gets a tattoo that unexpectedly starts communicating with them as it reveals cryptic messages. Did you see that over there? And eerie predictions. Don't go out tomorrow. They must unravel the mystery of how and why their ink has a mind of its own. Ooh, that'll make your skin crawl. You decide how this goes when you write this story prompt. Number five, the time-sharing mind? What? In a society where people can rent their minds out to strangers for temporary use. How bad are the brains in the future? But like if you're smart, you can rent yours out to somebody. A woman wakes up with memories she doesn't recognize. As she pieces together her fragmented consciousness, she realizes that someone has actually hijacked her identity and they're using it for a sinister purpose. This one could be thriller, horror, or I think honestly it could also be comedy. Comedy? All right, onward to number 6. The Library of Unwritten Stories. This is like the wannabe writer's dream right here. Here's a library of all the ideas that every writer has ever had, and they are unfinished. It's a big library. A struggling novelist finds a hidden library filled with unfinished stories from countless struggling writers throughout the century. When they begin writing one of these abandoned tales, they unwittingly unleash the original author's spirit, who is desperate to see their story completed and their name in lights. How does the writer cope with this spirit? Does he run away screaming from the library? Or does he help the ghostly author complete their life's work? All right. Number 7. What could it possibly be? The afterlife of customer service. The afterlife of customer service. Number 7. In a near future world where the afterlife is managed like a corporate entity, a customer service representative begins receiving calls from a soul who shouldn't exist. As they investigate, they uncover a glitch in the system that threatens both the living and the dead. In other words, a living soul is able to contact customer service on the other side. Whoops, we got a hole in the ether, folks. Hole in the ether. Number 7, how's it going to turn out? Number 8, The Vanishing City. A journalist covering a disappearing town discovers that its residents are not moving away. They don't need not going to a bigger city or maybe a more rural town or going away for a better life. No, they're ceasing to exist. Poof. And the deeper your main character digs, the more they realize that reality itself is unraveling. And if they don't hurry to unravel the mystery and solve the problem, they just might disappear with the rest of the town. I wonder how this one's going to turn out. Number 9, The Dream Bank Heist. In a future where dreams are stored and sold like data, a group of thieves plans a daring heist to steal the most valuable dream ever recorded. It's probably how to get into Fort Knox. But as they navigate the world of stolen fantasies, they begin to question what's real and what's just a dream. Can they hang on to their minds long enough to complete the heist? Or will they become part of the dream? You decide in this fiction writing prompt. Number 10. The Algorithmic Soulmate. A dating app claims to use an advanced algorithm to find users their one true soulmate. I feel like this could be like an episode of Garfield, with John Arbuckle. But when a woman matches with someone who has been dead for years, she embarks on a quest to uncover the truth behind the app's eerie accuracy. Just what's going on here, folks? You decide with that fiction writing prompt. All right, folks. Those are the 10 fiction writing prompts I have for you for 2025. That'll cover March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, folks. You've got a writing prompt for every month for the rest of this year. Good luck, happy writing, and I hope to read your works someday. Have a great day.